see, Michael.
Oh my god, there's an actual proper queue. $7.50 each.
Yep.
It says small, but am I?
Oh, it looks bigger than small to me. It's more medium.
Would that fit? Or not? No.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. Hello, welcome to the video. I'm Mike, Falco's Flips. Today we have a midweek boot sale. Yes, my local boot sale has just started doing midweek boot sales as of today. First one today, so we will see how that goes. It's pretty old news by the time this video comes out. Any locals around here will probably already know this. I mean, I can't imagine these boot sales are going to be massively busy on a Wednesday at this time, but you know, maybe they will. We will see. It'll be interesting just to go along, see who's there. I imagine there'll be quite a lot of resellers there. I imagine most of the people selling will probably be trade people, probably, but who knows? Who knows? So we've got just over an hour before it opens. We're going to get there like a little bit early in case there's a queue. I don't think there'll be much of a queue, but you never know with it being the first one. So we'll get there like 15-20 minutes early, but we've got just under an hour to hit some charity shops first. So we're going to do that, a few charity shops, see if we can find anything, and then head to the boot sale and hopefully find some stuff. And it's good that it's on a Wednesday like this because my partner Claire, who also, you know, runs this business with me, she never gets a chance to go to the boot sales because you know, somebody has to be at home with the kids early morning. It's an awkward time to get somebody to like look after them or anything like that. So that's good because it gives her the opportunity to go to a boot sale. And hopefully it'll carry on and it'll be a good thing. So there might be some extra boot sale videos coming along, or I might end up tagging these videos onto like the end of a regular Saturday, Sunday boot sale. I don't know. We'll see how it goes as we move forward, how busy these, you know, sales actually get. And yeah, let's go see what we can find to resell for profit on eBay.
Falco's Flips.
$7.50 each.
Yep.
$7.50 each. I thought it said $1.50. Men's blanket. Oh, that's quite good, isn't it? Is that actually properly on there?
I think so.
Not just a sticker or something.
It's got the...
How much?
Oh, 7.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I know, Randy.
Yeah, sorry, it means to,
Yeah, then little tops and dresses and stuff. Kids put on. Tasers, I'm sure, but you've got is it ASPIN?
She didn't talk much about personal life. Keep that bit away.
Yeah, she mentioned it to me, so she likes it. I don't want to send.
So a few things from in there. All those Action Men, by the way, £7.50 each, all of them. I couldn't believe that. That seems crazy. Even if they were like boxed, £7.50. It's too much. I don't know. They'll be in there forever, probably, unless they reduce it down. These are £6.50. Really, really good condition. These will do okay. A little bit kind of scuffed here and there, but for the most part, pretty good. Check this out, this is really nice. Pyrex jug, but it's Wallace & Gromit style. Somebody has sold one recently, well, £20, but well, offer accepted on it. And the only one for sale out there is up at 25 plus postage, so I'll probably come in just underneath them. Should make a, you know, £18 to £20 profit on that. Ignore this, this is for my son who kind of has a love-hate relationship with Peppa Pig, so we're going to give him his breakfast in this tomorrow morning. I'm not going to tell him, I'm going to wait until he's eaten his cereal and then see what his reaction is. We will see on that. And this Lego here, which I wasn't sure if it was actual Lego at first glance, because there's a few pieces in here like these that just look a bit dodgy, but it does say Lego on them. I think I've heard about these before. It's not, I don't think it's the Bionicle range. I think it's something else, which I've seen somebody else pick up at some point. Can't think off the top of my head. Yeah, I'll have to have a look into it when I get back. But for £5, I think that's just about worth it. We will see a little bit later. We'll have a look at everything later on in the video, see how much it's actually worth. On to the next one. It's windy up here near Blackpool Promenade.
Got room there for a game. How big is the game?
Well, box up.
You can squeeze that in the air.
It's that one. Oh, cheers.
Yes, just in the corner here.
Nothing's for sale. Nothing's for sale this side. It's just for sale only. This side.
Oh, it's got a pound sticker on it.
Yeah, it's not for sale. Yeah,
I'm sorry, it's a display at the minute.
Okay.
£3, thank you.
I'll leave them here for a few days.
Yeah, she bought about nearly 30 quid's worth of stuff, mainly off the. I think she must sell it.
Oh, the baby.
Yeah.
Ava.
Broccoli. There's a few sellers there. Here.
It's busy, Michael.
Oh my god, there's an actual proper queue. So check it out, it's actually busy. Proper queue and everything. Such a... I know. How much is your bread bin, please?
Bread bin, £2.50.
Yeah, I'll get that, please. You keep going, I'll catch you up.
Put them on the car. This is full now. Then it's a small way. I thought all pressed out and a bit
Right.
Thank you.
How much is the Mario, please?
He wants 4 for that.
Yep.
Oh, and I'll have to take it out to try and put it in properly and couldn't do it. No, one of those jobs where you think I shouldn't have started that. Just shouldn't have tried it. Actually, it's worse now. There was less. Where they're upside down. Well, that's probably why I couldn't get them in.
Oh, look. Oh, I had that. Look.
Oh, God, yeah. Look at all those sunglasses.
You do £1? So.
Oh, go on
cool.
then. Need to get my store money back.
Thank you. That's size small, so do you wear that?
Doesn't fit me. Is it a newer one?
I don't. Yeah, it's a newer one. It's Rodman.
Yeah, I don't know if that. Oh no, it's good.
Yeah, it's newer though. It's like I think it's like a remake kind of thing.
It's you. It's you, isn't it? Basketball.
See, it says small, but am I?
Oh, it looks bigger than small to me. It's more medium.
Would that fit? Or not? No.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. No. Okay.
Have it for a pound.
Just-
Next week then, take the shoulder.
Maybe I'll have it for a pound. Go on, you know you want it.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. How much is that, please?
Oh, 50.
I'll take it. Thank you.
How much is that?
Oh, this. Am I holding all the cash again?
I have got some, but I've not got any change. So.
Alright, I've got that. Thank you. Cheers. Do you want some change? I've not got much though.
I don't know, just move out of the way though.
Right. Shut up and move. Okay. I'm going. How much are your games, please?
£1.
And some of these might be.
Yeah. You work on what's on there.
We got change. Yeah, I'm running out of
Got the Lego ones.
Everyone keeps giving me a
Grab the
tenner.
Lego
Thank
ones,
you.
please. All of them.
Oh, well, it's like this game still. Just there we go. You check them all, so you just double check them and always check them all. And she'll all be,
Right, okay.
she'll all be right.
No problem.
A little bit scratched.
Yeah,
but-
boys, shoes.
I think so.
Oh, no, that's gone.
We do 5 there. 7 there.
7. 6.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Just do it as a bundle all together. That's the plan. Then it's worth it, just about. Oh, these are like the the one we had. Oh, how cool is that one? That one.
Oh, is it the
I
underwater
don't remember
one?
that film.
Do you not? That's right.
Not with
Turned
that.
into
The car. Oh, the underwater.
Yeah.
How much are your magazine?
Well, they're all sealed up and the initial saying 6.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
If you hit an electric pipe, I'll be alright. Okay, thank you.
Chucky.
Chucky.
How much is your coffee maker, please?
The what, this?
Yeah.
4.
Is it on the stove top one?
Yeah.
No, have a look.
Yeah, I think it is,
Nice, isn't it?
Just one.
Hey? Oh, for the box?
How much is that?
15.
50p?
Put it in 10. 12.
Yeah.
Probably worth it.
What was you saying, sorry? It's missing its lid, I think.
Lid broken on that. Have you got 8 quid?
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Really good.
Yeah.
I know yesterday we had a good day, didn't we? But a lot of people had a lot of rain like down south. Yeah, Wimbledon was. Thank you.
How much is that?
£3.
Great.
Where he's staying this time.
You do 2? You do 2 on it? No?
Yeah, second one.
Am I? Yes, go on. Oh, sorry. I thought you were down there.
I thought you were behind me. Some kind of old video thing there. There's some guy currently researching it.
Yeah, no.
Week control.
No, I've already tried to buy that last week. she always has some good stuff, but it's like eBay prices. So. I want to know where she gets it from because she always has like really, really good stuff. It's that Raptor. It's cool.
Blind, I don't know what Kai's just got for his birthday.
How much are the pounds? That's a pound then.
Yeah, that's good as my sticky toffee pudding jigsaw. So 2 each. What else you got? Just that one, please.
Yeah, no,
Classic game.
Oh yeah,
Love
I used to love playing that with a little gun.
that. Yeah. So you never see it in the arcades anymore. It used to be in the arcades all the time. But how much are your glasses?
The £2 each or 3 for a fiver. You done well this morning then? Or?
Not bad considering. I mean, nothing like groundbreaking because it's so busy. Like you know, it's. But we've got a few good bits, haven't we?
Oh, that's good.
Can't believe your bag's still
Didn't expect to. Sorry. Oh yeah.
Can't believe your bag's still
I know.
Tell you that'd be worth more than 40 bloody bags.
How much are they? I think so. See if there's any of the others.
£4 for the bag.
Thank you. Sorry, then.
£10 on it as well.
It's nothing really. He like boats everything.
Nice anyway, isn't it?
No, when I see him, he always asks me for everything. And I boat, you know.
Hi, how much is that, please?
£1.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
£1.
Cheers.
It's a price if we spend like even for £5.
User account's got a code to get into it. Other than that, you can still get on it.
You're quite cool.
There's no account on it. Try to get it free. Some games there.
No.
Some games there.
Oh, right, okay. Well, never even heard of that, have you?
That's an old piece of kit, isn't it?
Yeah. G7000. Like, literally just not heard of it at all.
It just looks like, you know, one before everything else came out.
Yeah.
I've never seen it in any collectors of that.
It's so light as well. It's made in France and it's like the lightest thing you've ever felt. Like, you expect it to be heavy, like, you'd think it'd be like heavy like a VCR or something. Oh yeah, it's just reading the cartridge, isn't it? So you don't need a disk drive or anything. You okay? Sorry, how much is your old computer down there? And the games for it?
Offers on it. What would you offer? 'Cause it hasn't got a plug on it.
Yeah.
You know, they've used the plug on it for something else.
Like 15 quid.
Can you do 20? I'll do take 20 for it.
Yeah, go on. Thank you. How much is your controller?
Tenner on that. It's never even been opened.
That's 7.
How about 8 and it's a deal?
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot. Bye. So back to the car. We've got some decent bits here. Picked this up right near the end. There's not much money in these, but I couldn't resist it. I thought she was going to say like a crazy price because, you know, her prices are usually like eBay prices. But we got this plus 3 games for 20 quid. I think that's all right. And she did me a couple of quid off a PlayStation 2 remote, brand new sealed, bit rough around the edges, but it's still new in its pack, at least I think it is. So I think that's all right. This has no plug on it. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily expect it to even work anyway, to be perfectly honest, after all these years. It's not one for me to try and repair it. I mean, I could put a plug on it, but I may pass this on to somebody else to take a look at. We will see on that. I've never heard of this. Has anybody out there actually heard of this computer? Because I have not, and I've watched a lot of like video game kind of collectors and stuff on YouTube, and I have done for many years, and I've never seen anybody with this. I don't think it's that rare or that sought after, but who knows? 20 quid, what do you reckon? Is that good or not? We'll have a look at everything, including which games, in just a minute when we get back. So it's a little bit later and we are back now. And what do you reckon? I thought that was pretty good. For a midweek boot sale, that was good. Good turnout. I mean, is it because it's like the first one and they've probably been like advertising it a lot? Or is it going to be like this all the time? We will see. Like the vast majority of people they're selling, I didn't recognise like at all. Like there were a few traders that I recognised, but most of them I didn't. There was a lot more like regular kind of people there than I thought there would be. I mean, there's still a lot of, you know, traders, but it was different traders from, I'm guessing, further afield perhaps. I guess people are maybe more willing to travel a bit further with it being, you know, a midweek thing. And another thing I didn't realise is that a lot of schools are on strike today, and there are a lot of like people with their kids there today. And I was like at St Clair's, like, is it school holidays somewhere in the northwest? Because it's not round here, and that's what it is. It's strike day, so maybe that has impacted the amount of people there selling. It was busy, like it was like a good kind of Saturday or Sunday boot sale. Not quite like height of summer boot sale kind of busyness, but not far off. Pretty good. Considering it's midweek Wednesday, yeah, good turnout. And yeah, hopefully we can keep doing it. Hopefully they'll keep doing it, and you know, the amount of people going will carry on. Very handy for me being so close, and maybe even the others in the area might follow suit as well. If they see this one doing well midweek, then maybe some of the others will do the same. That would be nice. Right, so let's have a look at what we got. So here is everything, but we've also got the stuff from the charity shops as well. So we've got these for £6.50, really nice condition, size 9, 20 to 25 thereabouts. And this is particularly cool. Look at that. Only one other person out there selling this for £25 plus postage. I had a quick look, and one had sold for like £20, like, well, best offer accepted. £2.90 is all it is. So I'll probably come in at like £22, £23 plus postage, see if we can make a quick 20 quid on that. And right here we have some Lego, bag of it. And are these Hero Factory? I'm not sure, I've never had this particular type before. I've had the Bionicle range, and these don't look the same as the Bionicle stuff, so I don't really know. If anyone out there knows, let me know. Then I think everything else here was from the boot sale. I've got these books here, these are from the boot sale as well. These are only 50p. I actually picked up this one, it's a Teddy Ruxpin book, and he said 50p, and I put it back down again because there's not really much money in these unless they got the tapes with them. But then he was like, you can have the whole lot 50p, and I was like, right, okay, I'll do it. So this book alone, some people are asking like 20 quid for it. It's never going to go for 20 quid. It's more like a £5 to £10 book. And if you've just got the book and no tape, if you've got the tape, you'll be doing well. If you've got a load of these with the tapes and the tapes are working, they'll do well. The old original ones. But we got all these for free, so I will see if my kids want these, and if not, I'll donate them to charity. So for 50p, you know, we'll make a little bit of money on that. Check this out, Chicago Bulls, Dennis Rodman, basketball jersey, basketball vest. I don't know if this is legit. I don't think it is. It's either fake or it's some kind of like remake that they've done at some point. But it's definitely not the original ones, because I still got a couple of the original ones myself, and they're not the same. Definitely not. I'm gonna at some point in time frame it, I think, and put it on the wall, maybe with one of my other Michael Jordan basketball vests, like original vests that I've got from back in the 90s. That's the plan. So for now, go into storage, and yeah, nice to see some, you know, Chicago Bulls stuff. It's decent quality though. Like, it's not like really poor quality or anything. So over here we got a Mountain Warehouse bag. Claire picked that up for £1, and not sure of how much they resell for. There's also some kind of like boot bag type thing inside as well. And then we've got a bread bin. This was only £2.50, and I've already got this exact one in the shed. I'm asking a fair bit for it because I think it's Shurik branded. I think it is. And yeah, I should probably have lowered the price down on that one. I'm going to lower it down now, and I'm going to then keep this, wait for that one to sell, and then sell this. It does have a little bit of a chip going on there. I'm not sure if that's like from manufacturing or whether it's happened since. I'm not sure, but not perfect, but it's still nice, and it'll go 30 quid, I reckon, at least. I think I'm asking like 40, maybe 45 on the other one I've got, which is probably why it's not sold yet. It's nice, but maybe not quite that nice. There in the background, we've got a Lego Joker alarm clock. Now, there's one of these, and somewhere in the back of my mind, I must have, you know, when I saw it, I was like, hang on, I think that's worth money. This one is not worth that much, maybe 12 to 15 at a push. But there's one with a slightly different looking face, and I'll put a photograph on the screen now, and that's worth about 25 to 30. So if you can find that one out there, then you'll be doing well. This one, not as much, but I've never found a Joker one before. I've found like almost everything else going, but never a Joker one. So I know some of these alarm clocks. I had a vampire one once, and that went for really good money. And there's a lot of others out there as well, some of which can be worth good money. If you go onto eBay, search Lego alarm clock and sort it by, you know, highest to lowest price, and go on the sold listings, see which ones out there go for good money, because there's a few out there that are worth keeping your eye out for, because they do turn up now and again. And these here are Transformers bot shots. I've never even heard of these, never seen them out there before, never heard of them. The Hasbro, they're fairly like new, and there's about 4 or 5 of them in there. They'll do okay as a little bundle. I only paid £1 for them. And here we got House of the Dead 2. Bought this off somebody who watches the video, so thank you for that. These games here were £6 for the lot. I wouldn't generally buy these most of the time. I'm sure there are a couple that are worth decent money, but because they had so many, I figured it would make a nice little bundle. They're in decent condition. There's a few little scratches. I might have to test these before I list them, but on the whole, they're not too bad. And I think the highest like value game here is only about £5, and the lowest value game is about £3. But bundling them up, if I can get like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, if I can get 20 quid, you know, 6 quid into 20 quid plus postage, that'll do. Got these 3 here, got 3 for £1. This is, I think, is it Wendy from South Park? Probably not the best one. Look out for Hanky the Christmas Poo out there. I had him, was it last year? Might have been the year before now. I had him and he sold for good money, like 20 to 30 quid, something like that. I've still actually got the Cartman one that I bought at the same time, so I think I'll put Wendy with Cartman, sell them as a pair, maybe like 15 to 20 quid, something like that for the 2. And here we've got an Ozzy Osbourne keyring. I actually had this keyring myself when I was a kid, and I thought there might have been a little bit of money in this, but there's not really. Maybe a £5, probably not really worth selling by itself. Might look at maybe bundling it up with something else. And same with this, I thought this might have had a little bit of money. I've never actually seen this kind of troll in a car like this before. Never seen it. It's in all sorts of other kind of trolls and stuff. Sold a lot of them before. But this, you know, I mean, it was only 33p. But only goes for maybe 5 or 6 quid, so I'll probably bundle this in with a like a little troll bundle when I get one at some point. And this here, little pepper shaker, 1976. I really like this. It was only 50p, and there's not much money in this. This might be a keeper. This I just really like it. You know, might keep it. I might get a bit of like a little Hornsey collection going. I don't want to get too much into that because I don't really have the space, but I do love certain ceramics, and Hornsey do a lot of stuff that I really like, and you know, a lot of it does turn up at the boot sales. It's a lot less than it used to be. If you've been watching the videos for a while, even like 2 or 3 years ago, I used to pick up quite a lot of Hornsey boot sales, but now it doesn't show up as much as it used to, but it does occasionally, and you can still get the odd decent deal now and again. And this is a Flora branded heart-shaped plate. I've sold these heart-shaped plates for many years now. The Flora ones can do good. I used to buy them from Home Bargains and sell them as pairs. They'd always do well around like Mother's Day and Valentine's Day and stuff. But the quality of them went down, so I stopped picking them up. But I do still pick up the Flora branded ones. They don't go for as much as they used to do these days for a pair, and they always go better in pairs. 15 to 18 pounds, and maybe slightly more like Valentine's Day time of the year. This is the first time I've found one of these Tupperwares in the orange for years. Like I've not. It's been a long time since I used to find this kind of stuff quite often in these like yellows and oranges, but these days it just never really happens. So got this for £1. Claire saw this, and yeah, that'll do okay. Maybe 10, and they're not massively valuable. They just don't turn up anymore. And there's other ones out there that are worth a lot more than this. Check this out. I thought this was particularly nice. Again, I think Claire saw this one first and she was like, what do you reckon? It looks like it's Le Creuset, and I don't think it is, but it's cast iron, nice like sunburst effect. So I think somebody who is into Le Creuset would buy this. And Claire found one out there that had gone for about £20, I think, plus postage. I think this might go for a little bit more. It's in really, really good condition. Only paid £1. That should do okay, that. Here we have Mario. Just a short while ago, I was actually after one of these for myself, so I know how much they can go for online. If you ever find a Princess Peach one, I think the price of them will peak at some point soon. I was looking for one because we got a Princess Peach castle, thinking that it came with the figure, and it didn't, and we've not been able to properly use it. I mean, you can use these figures across the board on all of them, but the Princess Peach is what we wanted to go with the castle that we have. Couldn't get it. Like, nobody was selling them. A couple of people in America asking like extortionate amounts for them. Anyway, so we settled on Mario. So we already had Luigi, settled on Mario, and I think I ended up paying about 25-30 quid for the one we got. This should go for about the same, I think. 4 quid is what I paid for it, but it's scanning stuff fine, as you can see. I put them on the red, and that happens. Put them on different colours and different things happen, like there's green there. Don't know what the green does. There you go, it's like kind of Mario tubes. Oh, he thinks that's a coin. Is it? And there at the back is a chopping board, and I just thought this looked particularly good. 50p is what it was. There's a few kind of cut marks, which is to be expected. I don't know if this is vintage or just made to look vintage. I think that's the kind of thing that people are more likely to just display, and you know, might fetch a tenner, something like that. So lastly, we have this, which is a video pack computer, G7000, Philips branded. I have no idea what any of that means. I have never seen these before, never heard of them. As I say, I've watched a lot of people on YouTube with their video game collections, and they've got all the consoles, and you know, there's some rare ones in there, but this one I've never heard of it, never seen anybody have it. Now, I don't think it's crazy valuable or anything. In fact, it's not, because I've had a look. I don't know if it works or not. The plug has been removed, so I might have to get somebody to take a look at it, test it out for me. Yeah, not sure. I know a couple of people who can do that kind of thing. And 3 games there. I figured if all else fails, I should hopefully be able to make that £20 back on the games. I mean, obviously, if I can test them, then that would be better. I'm going to get more money if I can test them. But even if I can't, I still think I can just about squeeze 20 quid back on those 3, just about. And then this stuff you can sell, you know, for parts. The ones that I've seen sold for parts seem to just be the console bit, and you know, I've got controllers, and I've got like some kind of weird looking microphone thing, and a couple of them in fact. So yeah, that is the original power supply as well. It's just got no plug on it. So I think we'll do okay. We're not going to make a fortune, but I like, you know, finding these old consoles that I've not seen before. I like to give them a chance. Yeah, it's the kind of thing that I think would look cool as well, like displayed on a shelf in a gaming room. So even if it's not working, I think people would still have it just to kind of display it in the background, and that might be what I end up doing if it doesn't work. But we'll see. This is probably going to be something that I leave until kind of boot sale season's over. I've got a few things like that you know, keep you going in the winter when there's not as much stuff around. There's a few kind of little projects that I end up kind of leaving until then, and this is probably going to be one of them. And from the same person, I bought this PlayStation 2 controller, brand new sealed in its box, and these can go up to like 30 quid a push, like 25 most of the time, 25 to 30, paid £8 for it, so that should do okay. Box is a little bit kind of worn. So there we go. All in all, not a bad day. Considering this is a Wednesday, we've done well. If this was just a weekend, you know, a Saturday or a Sunday boot sale, I'd be happy enough with this. The fact that it's a Wednesday very happy, and good to find a few bits at the charity shops as well, because I've not been finding much recently. I've not been out doing my lunchtime, like £100 in my lunch break videos. I've not been doing any of them recently. I've just been kind of randomly going and doing like a little mini like go around the shops occasionally now and again, just kind of when I am already out or when I just feel like it. And I've not been finding a lot, nothing really worth showing you guys, but that's fine because I've still got a bit of a backlog going on. It's a nice backlog, it's not too much now. I am working through the stuff at a good rate. Yeah, Wednesday boot sales, let's hope that they continue on. I thought this was going to be like a really short video, and it's turned out to be probably the same length as my usual boot sale videos. Thanks very much for watching, it is very much appreciated. And thank you to everybody who has shown support in whatever way, you know, whether it's leaving a comment on the video, coming up to me in person and saying something, or going to my eBay shop, link down in the description, shameless plug. But buying stuff, there's been a few people recently that have gone on and bought an item. And thank you to Tony, who has just bought something else. He's already bought some stuff off me previously, but he's come back and bought something else. It won't be in a picking video, as I'm not going to be doing a picking video for a little while. I tend to do the picking videos just on a random tangent. I tend to do the picking videos only when there's like something either like interesting, a large amount of stuff, or you know, there's got to be some kind of reason. Maybe I've just got back from a breakaway and this is sold while I've been away, that kind of thing. I don't show everything, because even being full-time now, it takes a lot of time to edit the videos. I really don't have time to kind of make like a boot sale video and a what's sold video and then do like my other like bits as well. I don't have time for it all. I've got to kind of go with what people like the most, and most people like the boot sale videos way more than anything else. Although a lot of people recently have been saying, you know, they love the charity shop videos, more of them, and I will try and do as many as I can, but I can only do so many. And yeah, that's why part of the reason why the like £100 lunch break videos, the mini series that I've been doing, is good, because it limits me to an hour, and that means that the footage, I only have an hour's worth of footage to go through, whereas with a boot sale it can be like 4 or 5 hours worth of stuff to go through, which is a lot. It takes a lot, you know, it takes a long time to go through it. But I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Broccoli.